Pucci up front along with Stock and Gia in the back. Nowanowski going back-to-back. P. Martin. Patrick Martin, as he's known, looking for his third shutout of the season as we're underway. As the Arrowheads quickly dump it into the zone. Arrowheads with not much time in between games. We'll see how they can quickly work out. As here's Ward with it now, working up for Hans. Hans sends it up for Forbes. Forbes to the left side, has Stock cutting across. There's Pinto. Pinto tries to put it on net, but that's going to go wide. Pinto brings it back now for Chris Ward. Ward fires a shot, redirected to the side as it got the stick of Pinto. Hans with it now, working it behind the net. Pressure by Kincaid. Here's Forbes. Forbes going to work it out back to the center where Stegner will take over. Sean Stegner works it up. Chris Ward tries to play a pass. Pucci, he does. Sends it up to the right side for Pinto. Pinto skates in with a quick shot saved by Nowanowski. We'll have our first stoppage here 55 seconds into the game. Face-off will be to the left of Nowanowski. As Lashak will bring it up. Try to bring it up, rather. They play it around the official as he comes back now for Fritz. Fritz tries to make a move on it, but here's Huber. Huber going to race with it, but it's Fritz that comes up with it. Fritz to the right side, going to find McKenna. McKenna skates with it. Working it in, it comes straight with a shot just over the blocker. He'll get his own rebound and work back to the right side. Fires one in front for Termaine, and the centering try goes off Termaine, sticking into the net. Now that'll give the Realm a 1-0 lead here with 8:39 to play in the first. Face-off won by the Realm with a 1-0 lead. Worked up to the right side for Zach McKenna, who fires one on net. He's going to try to chase the rebound down. Saved by Nowanowski. Termaine with the rebound. He scores. Jesse Termaine with 2 goals in the first minute 32 of the game gives the Realm a 2-0 lead. Off one by the Arrowheads, sent down to the other side, and going to play it. There's Wood with it now, up to the left for Bateman. Bateman, who had the game winner against the Rise earlier in the day, going to step up. He'll fire one, saved by Nowanowski. Lavella carries it down into the corner, back for Bateman. Bateman sends it behind the net where Joe Marshall will take control. The aviation specialist with it now. Looks to work it out of the corner, has it on his backhand as Stegner pressures. Stegner back for Bateman. Bateman sends one in front, looking for Lavella. Can't get it as here's Stegner up to the right side. They'll send it up looking for Pucci. Sam Wood going to win the race down to it, though, and he'll carry it back down into his own zone. Wood going to reverse it. Back behind the net, Kincaid right there trying to play it. He's back. Pucci tries to make a move on Sam Wood for it. Can't do it. Wood will look to play it out of his own zone. Wood up to the left side for Bateman. Bateman tries to play it off the boards. Can't do it. Turn around for the Arrowheads. Arrowheads making a move to the right side, and it's going to trickle back behind the net. Sam Wood with it now out of his own zone. Plays it off the boards. Back where Stegner tries to get it, but it's Joe Marshall that comes up with it. Marshall wins it behind him. Keeps it in the zone on his backhand. Centers one across, looking in front for Bateman. Rebound chance. Comes back out for Marshall with a shot. Saved by Nowanowski. Comes back out to Forbes, who puts it home, and that gives them a 3-0 lead with 6:54 to go in period number 1. Face-off going to be won by the Realm. Brought back out for Pinto. Pinto sends it up 3-on-2. If the Realm hurry, he'll try to make a move around Stock and get it behind the net. He's back out for Hans. Hans in the slot. Backhand chance. Rebound in front. Forbes trying to get it, but Nowinowski comes up with it. We'll get a stop here with 6:33 to go. Face-off going to come to the left of Nowinowski. Trickles back for Pinto. Pinto back for Caleb Brownlow. Brownlow with it over to the right side looking for Hans. Stock intercepts it, coming back up to the right side for Brownlow. Swings it across for Forbes. Forbes with it now, sends it across. Looking for Hans. Hans can't connect on it. Hans tries to make a play through the corner. As he gets it around Belcher. Hans still with it, walks in from the right slot. Fires one across for Forbes, can't go. Kia tries to play it out, comes back for Chris Ward. Ward, redirection by Hans, goes wide off the side of the net. Hans with it on his backhand, comes back through. Here's Nathan Hans with it, back up top for Chris Ward. Ward, down for Forbes. Forbes looking across, pinballs wide behind the net now for Gia. Gia tries to play it out of the zone, kept in. Huber going to beat it around Brownlow as it comes down to the right side. Brownlow plays it back, gets the ball out of the way. LaShaw keeps it in. Now Ward will look to take over. Ward has it back up to the neutral zone to Forbes. Forbes over to Hans. Hans going to step in on the right side. Leaves one off for Forbes. That gets blocked and out of harm's way. Forbes with it now. With a lot of space. Going to try to fire one through. Gets the rebound off the redirect with a quick shot saved by Nowinowski. He has it under the pad. That'll be a stop here with 5:12 to go. And the Arrowheads electing to take their time out here. 5:12 remaining here in period number 1. Face off one in front, redirected down as Kisa looked to try to play it. Here's Kisa to the corner, quick shot by McKenna, saved by Nowinowski, just caught it off the right pad. Termaine with it now. Behind the net, already with 2 goals here in this contest. Brought back up top for Fritz. Fritz sending it back down to Termaine. Termaine has it on his backhand, swings it back out up top for Fritz. Fritz fires one through, goes back to Termaine on the left side. Here's Termaine, stepping in front, looking for McKenna. Can't find him. And now Stegner will take it the other way for the Arrowheads. Stegner with it now. Tries to send one through, but it goes to Termaine. He intercepts it. He'll find Zach McKenna. McKenna there as they work through. McKenna takes a shot, saved by Nowinowski. with a big bounce and a good stick save by Nowanowski as Keys' rebound doesn't go. Back up through Lavella, he scores! Nick Lavella with his second career NBHL goal gives the Realm a 4-0 lead here with 4:22 left to go in the first. Face-off won by the Realm as Wood will have it. Over to the right side. Gonsalves sends it up top now for Lavella. Lavella, Bateman. Bateman fires one, redirected by Lavella. Back down behind to the side of the net. Marshall up top for Lavella. Shot goes through, rebound chance, blocks as well. Noonan got something on both of them. Shot by Lavella, saves by Nowanowski. Bateman back out to the point. Huber tries to chase it down, comes back through as now Lashok will take over. Lashok looks to play it. Gaz Wood will stick it back around to the opposite side for Gonsalves playing out in this game. Here's Bateman with it now. Bateman rolls it up to the left side, tries to sneak around Burns. Burns going to walk in, or rather Bateman walks in. And it's going to be Nowanowski that covers up. Face-off going to come to the right of Nowanowski here. 3:29 to play in the first. 4-0 in favor of the Realm. Was an 8-0 score last time these two teams play. We'll see what the final will be today as Hans will look to work his way up to the right side. Hans in front for Pinto. Pinto fires a shot that goes wide. Burns going to try to beat him there for the rebound, but it's Pinto. Pinto comes back on it. Backhand chance by Forbes goes wide. Here's Kincaid trying to get it around Gonsalves. As comes back for Bucci. Bucci with it now, backhands it over to Stegner. Stegner with a quick shot, blocked by Wood. Goes down to the opposite corner. Here's Kincaid. Kincaid, 2 goals earlier in the day against the Hitmen for the win. Burns with a shot, blocked by Wood. As now Wood will take control of it. Wood walks his way in on the right side. As Hans to his right, lays it to him. Hans can't put the ball in, and we stay 4-0. Ball comes back for Fritz, who fires, or rather Brownlow, who fires one. Can't get it. Backhand pass by Wood over to Pinto in front, and they'll score to make it 5-0 here at 2:34 to go in the first. Face-off won by the Realm, but taken over by Huber. Ward able to get it, swings it to Brownlow, who now finds McKenna on the right side. McKenna with it now. Looks over for Chris Ward. Ward. As Stock plays it back out. Huber works up, trying to find Belcher, can't do it. It comes back to Chris Ward. Ward going to play it off the wall. As Kiza sends it in, Stock backhands it back out to the middle where Ward is. Ward back to Kiza. Kiza swings it around. Kiza with a backhand chance. Saved by Nowanowski. Goes back up to the opposite way. Here's Huber with it, but it's sticked away by Ward. Ward up now for Brownlow. Brownlow swings it to the opposite side for McKenna. McKenna up top to Kiza. Left off for Termaine. Termaine going to walk in. Backhand chance. And looks like it just gets into the glove of Nowanowski. And this will stay 5-0 here with a minute 38 to go in the first. Face off to the right of Nowanowski, as the Arrowheads will try to play it out of their zone. Stegner with it. Bounce off the wall. Comes back for Bateman, who fires a shot that goes wide. Works over to Lavella. Lavella firing one in front. Can't get it. It's here Stegner coming back the other way. They'll find Pucci in the center. Pucci going to carry it in. He's got Stegner to his left, but Pucci elects to take a quick shot. Saved by Patrick Martin. That'll be a whistle here at 1:17 to play in the first. Face off one by the Arrowheads. Quick shot by Kincaid. Saved by Martin as Lavella brings it back up. Here's Petrolise with it now. Petrolise works it out. He's going to find Joe Marshall, but it goes off his back foot and turned back away. Here's the Arrowheads with it. Finds Marshall from Petrolise. Petrolise with it now. Or rather, Marshall sends it in looking for Bateman. Bateman can't corral it as it comes back down to the right side. Comes back up top for Fritz. Fritz steps up. Looking to the left side for Lavella. He scores. Nick Lavella makes it 6-0 with his second of the game. And 45 seconds left to go in the first period. Realm with a commanding lead. Face-off going to be won by the Arrowheads here. Final 20 seconds of this first period. Pucci going to walk to the right side. Try to stuff it in on Martin. Pad saved by Martin as now Petrolise takes over. He looks up and here is Marshall. Marshall has it sticked away as they work their way through. Bateman comes up with it. Last 5 seconds of the period. Comes back for Forbes, who fires a shot. Rebound chance by Joe Marshall. Just start of the second period. As the Arrowheads win the faceoff, Noonan trying to play it. He's back out though for Hans. Hans back for Petrolise, over for Fritz. Fritz tries to roll it up, goes off the official. Huber gonna fire his shot, blocked by Fritz as he comes back down. Forbes will play it over to Hans. Hans 3-on-2 for the Realm as they work their way in. Stegner gets back, played in front. As now Forbes will have it behind the net. Forbes finds Pinto with a shot. Saved by Nowanowski as it comes back through. Stegner trying to win it back, but Petrolise just gets a stick on it as it goes up and out of play. Neutral zone face-off won by the Arrowheads as Stegner works it back into his own zone. Clearing attempt by Noonan. Played off to the left side. Gonsalves tries to play it, but it trickles back for Jesse Termaine. Termaine up to the left side for Taylor Kisa. Kisa walks in with a shot. McKenna with the redirect. He scores 7-0. Now in favor of the Realm. Face-off won by the Realm. Sam Wood with it now. Worked up for McKenna. McKenna over to Termaine on the right side. Termaine sends it up for McKenna, who tries to put one home on the backhand. Deacon out the goaltender, could not do it. McKenna comes back up top for Sam Wood, who sends one sailing over the top of the glass. As we'll continue to move through period number 2. That's going to bring this one back into the neutral zone in front of the Arrowheads bench. Face-off won by the Realm. Sent back in is Marshall with it now. Marshall on the right side. Dump back down for Lavella, looking for Bateman in front, not able to score. Bateman pressured by Stock. Worked back in as Stock flips it up. Comes all the way back down. Not going to be an icing on the play, as now Gonsalves will take over. Gonsalves with it. Tries to get it through, but Belcher there for the block, but Gonsalves will end up winning it. Gonsalves works up. He's going to find Marshall. Marshall works his way in on the right side. Tries to make a play on it. Poke check by Nowanowski. Stops the attempt. Here's Marshall with it now, looking for Bateman, who goes wide. Lavella scores, and he gets the hat trick. And that will do it.